Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 9.
Yourself. I'm a merry little Christmas. And have yourself a merry little Christmas.
If you guys have not pressed the subscribe button, go ahead and do so and turn on my post notifications so you guys can get notified whenever I drop a vlog or just a video. So this video is actually going to be personal, very, very personal. And you know, I'm gonna try not to cry. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. As you guys know, I am pregnant. I am 26. I am pregnant. I am about to be 28 weeks pregnant. I'm literally like 2 weeks away from 30 weeks. And I never talked about this on my channel, but I do want to open up and talk about it. So, yeah. So, I want to talk about gestational diabetes. I have gestational diabetes during my pregnancy. So gestational diabetes means a type of diabetes that develops during pregnancy when a woman's body cannot produce enough insulin to manage blood sugar levels effectively. Usually due to hormonal changes that occur during pregnancy, leading to high blood sugar levels that can potentially harm both mother and baby if not managed properly. This condition typically revolves after delivery. So the key points about gestational diabetes is hormonal changes. The placenta produces hormones that make the body less sensitive to insulin, which is why gestational diabetes often occurs during pregnancy. The diagnosis: blood sugar tests are used to diagnose gestational diabetes. Management usually involves dietary changes, exercise, and sometimes insulin therapy to manage blood sugar levels. Now, I do want to talk about the insulin. I do not use insulin, but I do take my blood sugar levels. So this is the monitor that I use. So it is connected to my app that I have on my phone. That's connected to my doctors see it, my nurses see it, etc. So this is the monitor, and I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it on so you guys can see it. And I'm actually gonna take it on camera. The reason why is because I need to take it anyway since I ate like an hour ago. This is what they also give you, and I do have boxes of these. So they do provide you, if you are pregnant, of course, insurance you have, they are the ones that provide you with the things that you need to monitor. So basically these are tabs. So you go ahead and grab one. You go ahead and just put it through the tab, just like that. And then this little blood sign is going to pop up. That means that it's ready. So basically how I do it is this little tab right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. The blood goes right there. So then that's where this comes in. It comes with everything. I just push that back, poke myself, the blood comes out. I know, you guys, I'm like showing you guys. And then basically you get it, and then it goes on there, and then it should tell you what your number is. So basically I wanted to show you guys because that is how I monitor my sugar. I have to do this every day, you guys. Basically what happens is if I intake too much sugar, that can harm my baby when it's time to give birth to my baby. And of course I don't want to have no type of negative impact on my child. So what I do, what I eat, and how much I consume is very important. When you do have gestational diabetes, you are supposed to go on a diet. So it's not like I can't enjoy muffins or a cinnamon roll here and there, but your numbers, just make sure that they are below the number that they're supposed to be below, if that makes sense. So I wanted to open up about my gestational diabetes because this is something that it's very important to shed light on, because you can feel very heavy weighted when it comes to pre-diabetic stuff in pregnancy, especially because you have a baby. You don't want to, me personally, I just don't want to harm my baby, and I don't want to put my baby on a shelf of, you know, you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a mother. And so it can be heavy weighted spiritually and mentally and emotionally, because, you know, not only you have to pay attention to what you eat, but as well as, you know, it could be kind of scary, because you could feel like, do I eat that or I don't eat that? Like, I never been through this, especially as a first-time mom. You know, you don't know. But having good support system and, you know, having positivity around you is what matters, especially your own mentality. You have to be positive about it. Definitely take your blood sugars. In my personal, you know, experience, I was not up to par when it came to taking my blood sugars, and, you know, it's definitely not a joke. You definitely have to take that serious, because again, you don't want anything to harm your baby. And then also too, with pregnancy, you just have to eat right anyway. As far as exercising, if you guys have not seen my videos yet, you guys don't know, but I did invest in a home treadmill. And so that was the main reason why I invested in that home treadmill, is because the crazy thing is, y'all, and I don't even like saying the word crazy, but it's so crazy because I love working out. But the moment that I got pregnant, I was not working out like I should. And I definitely could be more consistent in that area, but I am doing okay as far as working out. But I do get on myself about, working out daily and consistently. And also drinking water is a must in pregnancy, and that's something that I as well get on myself as well. In the beginning of my pregnancy, due to severe sickness, I was actually throwing up water. Certain waters was not making me feel good. And even now, I stay away from cold water. I don't even drink cold water. I drink, sometimes I drink hot water. Well, not hot water, but warm. I love drinking warm water. And in my case, I have to drink warm water instead of cold, because if I drink cold, you know, I have acid reflux and it just does something to it. I really don't know the scientific reasoning behind it, but it just activate my acid reflux, and so it's not good. But with that being said, it's so important to check your blood sugar and all that stuff. Now, how do I feel about taking my blood sugar daily? Honestly, it's really just a consistency that I am working on, and having to remind myself not to forget to take my blood sugars, because it's important and because I want to keep myself safe and, you know, my child as well, of course. So I am on a heavy monitoring what I eat and what I consume and all that stuff. But yeah. Moving on from that, this is the most important thing that I really want to talk about, is the RhoGram shot. So I'm going to give you guys the definition of Rh negative. So when you are a Rh negative mama, it means that a pregnant woman has Rh negative blood type, which means she does not have the Rh factor protein on her red blood cells, potentially causing complications if her baby inherits the Rh positive factor from the father, as her body might develop antibodies against the baby's blood cells during pregnancy. So the potential issue during pregnancy is if a mother is Rh negative and her baby is Rh positive, her body may produce antibodies against the baby's red blood cells. So basically, the antibodies inside a mama who is Rh negative can fight against the baby's red blood cells. Pregnant women who are Rh negative usually receive a RhoGAM shot injection during pregnancy, particularly after delivery, to neutralize any potential Rh positive fetal blood cells that might enter her bloodstream. Now, my doctor, nowadays, they don't wait till after delivery, so it's best to get that RhoGAM shot as soon as possible. I wanted to really address the gestational diabetes and the RhoGAM shot because this is something that I feel that needs to be talked about. But most definitely it's something to just be aware of and to take care of yourself, eat right, intake as much water as you can, and exercise, and keep it calm and collective, classy and demure, okay? Don't do too much, especially because you don't want your stress levels going up and all that stuff. Just have a lot of awareness when it comes to you carrying this child, because of course you want your baby to be healthy. And so going through these experiences of having to take my blood sugar and having to wait on the RhoGAM shot, it can weigh down on you if you allow it to. And I do thank God that I didn't allow this to be a negative standpoint from my perspective, because if it did, I would just be causing unnecessary stress and worry that my baby feels. So with that being said, it's good to just look at it in more on a positive note and positive mindset, and know that if God is for you, who could be against you? I pray over my baby all the time, every day. I pray over my family all the time, every day. And I know that God is for me, and I know that everything in His plan that He has orchestrated and predestined and created for me, it is for my good, and everything works in His divine timing. So I'm trusting in Him. The doctors, of course, have a say, but God has the final say in all things. And so, yeah, I just wanted to really, go over more personal things in my pregnancy, to shine some light on it, and to just be more open and vulnerable with you guys and all that stuff. I'm definitely doing fine when it comes to managing all this, while also caring. And I think that's why it's important to genuinely shine light on things that's not really talked about in pregnancy. It's one thing to be like, oh my God, like she's pregnant, like she make pregnancy look good, or you really don't know what's going on in a pregnant mama's mind and what they actually battle with and what they go through. So that's why it's so important as pregnant mamas to talk things out if you genuinely need to talk things out. And talk things out with your husband, your fiance, your, boyfriend, your mom, your best friend. Talk to someone that you can trust and who's there for you, because you're not alone. You're not alone. God is there for you. First and foremost, He's there for you. So with that being said, I love you guys. I'm really surprised that I did not cry during this video. These are heavy topics for sure. So I really wanted to just, shine some light and be expressive when it came to the RhoGAM shot and being Rh negative, and showing you guys how I take my blood sugar and all that stuff. If you guys have any questions, I will feel honored to answer any questions that you guys have. Please keep it positive, and I love you guys so much. God loves you more, and excuse me, I will see you guys in the next vloggy vlog.
So I'm looking for a miracle. Like if somebody be so beautiful.